Well, guys, I just recorded the entire audio and wasn't capturing the video, so cool, go me. So, if you've come across this video, chances are you've played a game or two, maybe more, in your lifetime. If you haven't played a video game, first off, how'd you get here? But if you do want to play, like, I have some extra controllers, I got a couch, I can play a little CTR, boot up some Halo. But if you are those who have played video games, chances are you've probably got yourself some sort of backlog, games that you haven't played yet, games that you've bought, want to come back to, maybe didn't grab you at first, but you want to give it another try. And your backlog can range anywhere from, maybe a couple games you got sitting on the shelf to, oh my god, how many games do I have in my Steam library? And nowadays, we're just getting bombarded with games from Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Gold, PlayStation Plus, Epic free games, Humble Bundles, Steam sales that happen once every other month. Listen, the game's 95% off. If I don't buy it now, I'm losing money. It's just such a good deal. How can I say no? And now that my Steam library has hundreds, maybe even thousands, who knows? I haven't fucking counted on this thing. Sometimes when I go to play a game with what free time I have to play games, I also get like some choice paralysis. What if I don't like this game I'm gonna play? Yada yada yada. And I just go back to playing something that's comfy to me. Something that I sit down and I know I'm gonna have a decent time with. And it prevents me from playing these games and having new experiences that I just miss out on. All because I'm scared of, is this game gonna waste my time? I'm gonna sink however many hours into it and not like it. So what am I doing? A couple years ago, I came across a channel called Daryl Talks Games, and he's a great YouTuber, definitely would recommend checking him out. But he's been doing a series for the past couple years where he's going through his backlog, and it has inspired me because he talks about these games that he deems are man games. And not like man games like Call of Duty and Madden, but like that picture of the cow looking out at the ocean, and he's just like, man. And you just sit there and think. You sit there and reflect on your experience, and it just makes you feel things. Like, it's kind of like the experience where you kind of want to wipe your memory to play this game and experience it again. I have some of these games that I wish I can just throw out of my head. I want to play these games again from a fresh start. And chances are there's a lot of those games out there that I haven't tried yet because I'm too scared. And a couple years ago, one of my friends, Mar, she convinced me to try out a Resident Evil game. I had played Resident Evil 7 before in the past, but it didn't really drive me to play any of the other Resident Evil games because I don't like spooky games. So a couple years ago, I sat down and I played Resident Evil 1 Remake, and it did something to me that I haven't had in a while, which is I fell in love with a series of games. And yeah, there's plenty of games I love that are just kind of one-off, like a Tunic, Stardew Valley, Skyrim. Those games where I like the game, but I haven't really played the rest of the series yet, or have I really tried to. But after I played Resident Evil 1, I wanted to play Resident Evil 2. And then I wanted to play Resident Evil 3. I wanted to play Resident Evil 4. And then I played 5 with my buddy. And then we won't talk about 6. Didn't play that yet. Whatever. And then when we're back, played 7 again after playing 1 through 5. Played Village, and man, I just love those games. I started looking up lore videos. I started speedrunning a couple of them because I just love the gameplay, so much of it. And this feeling is what I know I'm missing when I'm not trying out these new games. So this year, 2025, I'm putting a challenge to myself. I know it's February. Gonna ignore that for a minute. I've already started playing some of the games. Don't get mad at me. But I've compiled a list of 20 to 30 games that I want to play this year. I'm not putting myself to a strict timeline of the end of the year, or I want to have this game done by a certain month. But I have a list that when I want to play a new game, I'm going to consult the list and start from there. And guess what? I'm a fucking nerd. I made a spreadsheet that I'm going to link to you guys, so you guys can follow along and you can yell at me when I'm not doing what I said I'm going to do. And you know what? We got some banger games on here that I know a lot of people like. Like, I got the BioShock trilogy. I got some Dark Souls. I got some Half-Life. There's a lot of games on here that I know people love dearly that I'm going to play. Following along the spreadsheet so you know what everything is. The list of games. I have which games I'm going to be streaming on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HammerheadLabs. Which games I'm going to play on my own time. Which games I'm going to play on my Steam Deck, because believe it or not, this thing can play more games than Balatro. Trust me, I know you don't believe me. Just trust me on this. I don't know why I made a separate category for that, but it just felt like it's going to force me to use it a little bit more, because when I'm here at my desk, I usually just play on my computer. But I compiled a little list of how long it takes to beat from howlongtobeat.com. I think this is the website. I'm not going to look it up right now. It's just kind of like an average of like the main story plus extras somewhere in the middle there. It's just an estimate. Who cares? You can see my progress on it. There's a lot of red right now because I haven't started a lot of them. Which ones are in progress, which ones I've beat already, which I think right now is just only Portal. When I started playing it, when I'll probably put on here like just kind of like the next game in the list that I kind of want to play, how long I've been playing it, and how long it took me to beat it. I guess just one column. I'm sure you could figure it out. And then these brief thoughts here. And then at the end of the year, I kind of want to go through more thorough thoughts, make a video, just kind of catalog how the year went, what games I played, what I thought about them, and did any of them affect me the way I thought they would. And then just over here on the edge, there's some other nerd shit where I have number of games, number of hours, whatever, percent complete. It's just for fun. I like data. But yeah, generally on stream are just going to be the more like linear types of games. The bigger open world games that I want to explore, just kind of taking my own pace, are just going to be games that I play on my own. And you know what? The list isn't exactly concrete. Things are going to shift. I might take some stuff out. I might put some stuff in, which if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Join the Discord if you want, and you can suggest them there. Generally trying to keep games at around like 30 or so hours. I already have like Persona 5 on the list, and that's taking up a lot of time, over 100 hours, and I don't know if I have it in me to beat another Persona game while playing all these games. But yeah, so things may change. You know, real life stuff happens, might get busy. Destiny might become good again. I'm currently sinking a lot of my free time into Final Fantasy 14. I might go and just play Stardew Valley for a month straight. Who knows? And then life stuff. Life stuff always happens. I might get busy. I might whatever. And, you know, I'm trying to balance my time between, you know, these games that are on my backlog that I'm going to try to beat, and games that I'm speedrunning, or games that I play with other people. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? This is an open-ended book. So if you watch this, thanks for watching. You can, you know, like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, join the Discord, follow me on Twitter, Blue Sky, whatever we're using. I'm using Blue Sky right now, mainly, but all the links should be down below. If you would like to join, like to watch my journey, maybe it inspires you to clear out some of your backlog. I know some of my friends are clearing out some of their backlog as well. But yeah, I didn't really think about how I'm going to close this. This is like my first time recording a video like this, I guess, so sure. Bye.